right, guys, without further ado, got myself a new blade. Somebody had commented, and this was absolutely hilarious when I did the last unboxing video. They said I was the Lars Ulrich of opening boxes. I spit my drink out. That was so funny. Yeah, I guess that blade is shit. So we got ourselves a new blade, and we are going to unbox this. Wait till you see what's in here. Very hard to find. I am so surprised that it happened this quick, as it did. But regardless, it is here. I am seeing it for the first time, just like you. Now, this is going to take $540 out of our budget. So I think we're up to 12 and a half, 12 and a quarter. I got to do the math, and I'll put it up in the corner somewhere. But when you deal with stuff like this and these older Tama kits and these vintage things, that's just how it is. It's whatever's available when it's available. So we got a nice little letter here. Thank you for your order with John Z Drums. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. I want you to be 100% happy with your purchase. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. I strive for a 5-star perfect feedback rating. Let me know if there is a problem. Please do not leave less than a perfect feedback. Contact me immediately and I will make it right. Drummers are cool people. Let's stick together. John, P.S. Save me and your favorite sellers. Thank you very much, John. John was easy to work with, and we made a deal. And it looks like it's packed great. I mean, thank God that if you know anything from my other videos, I have a lot of problems with UPS and FedEx, and that's one of the things I was fearful of when starting this project. At least a good chunk of stuff is going to have to come through them. I don't control who the sellers ship with. So that's a little bit scary for me. But it looks to be, the box looks to be in good shape. There's a little puncture hole here, but we'll see. I don't think there's any damage. Looks like it's packed really good. So I guess you can tell right off the bat what it is by these 3 floor tom legs. So you can kind of put 2 and 2 together what we got here. But these are in good condition. I mean, the memory locks are a little, what do you call it? They've got a little bit of pitting, would you say? But it is what it is. No reflection on John or anything. That's just, you know, vintage gear. I dealt with it with all 3 of these kits that I've done so far. And it's just something you have to be prepared for. That being said, I don't know what the hell these drummers are doing. Nothing against them, but these drums that I find are beat the hell up. Not this one in particular. I haven't seen it yet. Well, it looked good in the pictures. But all these 3 kits that I've done, I mean, these drums have been just hammered on. I know that's what they're for. But good Lord. Like I said, this kick drum over here, the Poor Touring Me kit, is missing its rims. It's not the first one, or I'm sorry, hoops, whatever you want to call it. It's not the first one. What the hell are you guys doing with the hoops? Anyway, just bullshitting. But here we go. Wow. There it is. That is an 18 by 16. Let's pull this bad boy out. Ooh, she's heavy. Packed very well. Thank you, John. Oh, sorry about that. So as you can see, beautiful color. Not that that really matters anymore, and that's what sucks about some of these replica kits. You gotta tear or, you know, rip off or sand down the original coating, which these drums, you know, especially the Star Classics, just what a beautiful finish. You know, out of all the finishes, why did Lars pick Silver Sparkle? Whatever it is, that's what we're replicating. And this is in really, really good shape. Wow. The hardware is not really pitted or rusted. The mounts are in great shape. I mean, I don't care about the heads or anything. I change all that. But, what a really, really nice drum. So let's get these legs on here. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you can see this one. Yeah. And we are gonna get these legs on here, and we're going to mount it right next to the 16. So you know what that means. That means we only need, for the initial shells, we only need a 10-inch rack tom. We've discussed the snare, but that's we'll get to the snare, but as far as shells are concerned, we're moving along very quickly. We've got just about everything. I have to get some hoops, some wooden hoops, because like discussed many times, that one didn't come with hoops. And that's not the first one, like I said, but whatever, we'll get some hoops. You know they've got to be black anyway. Here we go. Let's get this box out of here. Get this out of here. How about that, man? Get you off this stand. There you go. There you go. 18 by 16, 16 by 16. One of the hardest pieces, and we got it. A little expensive, like I said, $540. I'm going to do the math, and I'll put it up here in a corner. And that's what we got left out of our budget. Just need a 10-inch. So John, thank you. John from Reverb, thank you very much. You packed it well. It got here in one piece. It's in beautiful condition, just like described. Cool. This is really, really cool. So, man, this is happening really quick. A lot quicker than I thought it would. So what's next? Like I said last episode, I don't know. Whatever pops up and when it pops up. I still have to get the 10. And I guess I'm going to start looking at the current Star Classic shells. And see if I could knock some of those out in the meantime. You know, the snare's a story for the snare's a story for a different day. Quite surprising how small they are, but there it is. So there is our 18 by 16. Just got here. We unboxed it together. It's in really good shape. I'm definitely very happy with it, and we're moving along quickly. So I think I'm going to leave you here and call this episode complete. I'll give you a couple more shots. You know, nothing's really adjusted, but that's what we're dealing with. So I'm going to continue with the project. I'm going to keep my eyes open. I am fully dedicated to it, committed. I am online every day, local marketplace where a lot of this stuff comes from. I am looking, and looking. So once we find the 10, we're going to continue with the modern Star Classic shells. Once we grab all them, then, and when we've got enough to complete both kits, then we got to start thinking about building a pad and making room for these. I've got a spot for one kit. I don't have a spot for two, but we're going to figure out how to make this work. So that's what's next. And anything else that comes up in the meantime, I will keep you posted. You will see it just like I will see it. We'll unbox it together. So I guess that's it. So I am Chris RZ28. Unbelievably quickly wrapping up episode 3. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for supporting me and tuning into the channel and showing interest. It keeps this project going. It keeps me motivated. I hope everyone is happy with it. I hope everyone is well. If you have anything to add in the comments, regardless if it's positive, if you want to call me an asshole, whatever you want to say, I enjoy it all. Put it in the comments. What do you think we should do next? What are your ideas for the snare? Whatever you have to say, it's all good, my friends. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I see you very soon. Can't guarantee it, but it depends on what I get off the marketplace. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me, and you have a good day. All right, guys, we got to start keeping track of what we're spending. As you know, if you've been following the episodes for a while, this is a 3-part challenge. Check out this video right up here, and you will understand the challenges better if you're just joining us. For Challenge 1, I want to have both shell kits on the ground, including snares, for $6,500. Challenge 2, I want to have both shell kits on the ground and all the hardware for the Pour Touring Me kit for $8,658.92. For Challenge 3, I want everything completed for $15,533.31, the exact cost of what it'll cost you to replicate the M72 retail kit. So, let's start keeping track. Episode 1, we spent $400 down in Long Island on a set of Thomas Star Classics. We spent $325 on a kick drum at Danbury. And this episode, we spent $540 on reverb for the 18x16-inch floor tom. That brings our grand total to $1,265. This will apply to all 3 challenges. So let's go ahead and add it to the chart. And we are going to use this chart going forward to keep track. $1,265, pretty good start, guys. Thanks for following along, and I'll see you next episode.